many of you here read every day? Raise your hands. Wonderful. And for those of you who didn't raise your hands, this talk is for you. Namaste. My name is Advait Mani Mangaonkar and I would like to talk to you about reading. And if you don't like reading books, I hope to give you some ideas on how you can start getting interested in them. The reason a lot of kids don't like reading is because grown-ups make it sound like a chore and don't know how to pick the books that we would actually like. Especially when they say, reading is good for you. They make it sound like a bit of medicine that we have to take. No offense, grown-ups. You shouldn't read just because you have to. Read because reading is fun. My experience with reading has had an impact on me, in a good way. It has made me see the world in a different way. I have made lots of friends by chatting about books and characters that I like. I spoke to a few friends about what helped them fall in love with reading, and I would like to share them with you. This is especially for those of you who want to read for pleasure but don't know where to start. Number 1. Pick a book about a topic that you are interested in. I know myself best, so I can choose what books I may like. I like action, adventure, and comedy. Grown-ups will often favor classics or the books they enjoyed when they were young, but you can gently break their heart and tell them that you are a different generation. When you finish reading a book you like, find similar books to it. I typically look for more books by the same author and so far have not been disappointed. For example, my friend Shayan got into reading Japanese manga as he enjoys stories with action, adventure and comedy. Number 2. Read a little bit every day. Just set a timer for 10 minutes. You will soon find yourself thinking that the 10 minutes ended too fast. My parents are my timer. When they start yelling, I know it's been an hour. Number 3. Think of a movie you really liked. Try and see if it was based on a book and read that. I like the Harry Potter movies, so I found myself finishing the books. And as you can see, I'm a Potterhead for life. The books were so interesting because I found so many little details that the movies don't often show. For example, in the Harry Potter series, the books have more details on Lord Voldemort's backstory in comparison to the movies. Number 4. It doesn't have to be fiction. There are many wonderfully written books on topics like space, video games, football, and even dinosaurs. Not everyone likes fiction, so why not read non-fiction? It can be fascinating, though I didn't feel this way till a few months ago. My point is, don't worry about reading books that children are supposed to enjoy. You will find something that just catches your attention. Number 5. Reading doesn't have to be solitary. If your friends like the same thing, and by solitary, I mean something that you do alone. If your friends like the same things as you, choose a book you can all read and then have a chat about it. My friends and I share ideas and things we find interesting in the books. Sometimes we even have friendly arguments on what we agree and disagree on, like who would win in a fist fight, Harry Potter or Percy Jackson. I definitely think it would be Percy Jackson. And lastly, go to the library. Try the library and borrow different kinds of books. If you don't like one, you can always give it back and pick another. Take a chance by choosing books a little different from what you regularly read. Being adventurous will help in choosing a book that you may like. Libraries are also excellent places to escape from nagging parents and annoying siblings. And if you are a grown-up, start by setting an example. And please, don't lecture your kids on reading. When you grown-ups read and it looks like you're genuinely enjoying yourselves, we get curious too. Grown-ups are role models for us. So grown-ups, please put your phones and laptops away and read with us. I hope my ideas make you give yourself some time to discover the joy of reading. Thank you and happy reading!